Hey guys, so we are here in Da Nang. You may have seen our grocery store video in Phu Quoc. We are going to go inside Moon Milk. We are going to show you the prices here in Da Nang. So come with us and check them out. So it looks like they have a fresh bread counter. So a croissant is 15K. We'll put the US prices on the screen for you. They have loaves of bread up top, which range from about $1 to a little less than $2. One thing you'll see different in Southeast Asia, or at least Vietnam, is that the eggs come in 10 packs. That's about 30K for a 10 pack here at Moon Milk. That's just a little over $1 US for a 10 pack here. And then up here you have all your vegetables, onions, purple onions. Shallots are really popular here. They have a ton of shallots. You've got your dragon fruit, and then your bananas, which are roughly, I would say, about the same price as the US. I don't know what the US prices are going for right now, but they're still cheap. These are 32 per kilo. So this is about 34K for a bundle, a little over $1, but you can get $1's worth of bananas right here. Watermelons are super cheap. So these are 20 per kilo, and I know that's less than $1 per kilo. So a kilo is 2.2 pounds. This is definitely not even a pound. So you can get your watermelons super cheap, and they are so delicious. The thing we were surprised about, Cambry, was we cut one open one time and it was orange inside.
Yellow.
Right? Yellow. Tasted exactly the same as a red watermelon. It was delicious. You can't stop asking about it, but I don't know how to determine if it's yellow or red inside. So it's always a surprise for us. Ready? Of course, you can get all your same spices and condiments here. A huge soy sauce is 35K here, a little bit over $1. It is a big jar. They even have the curcumin, but you're gonna pay a premium for the name brand. So that's 130K, a huge difference. You've got your spices up here, which are way cheaper than in the United States. And they're all organic. We've tried a few of the local beers by now. When we were in Phu Quoc, we had not. Huda is a really good local brewed beer. One beer is 16K, which is very cheap. It's less than $1, and we've even found them cheaper. We found them for 15K at another store, which is a convenience store. Budweiser here, any imports are going to be a little bit more. It's 23K, which is still a little bit less than $1 per can. Heineken, 26K, right at $1 per can. Another huge beer here that a lot of people drink is the Tiger here, which is 20K, still less than $1 per beer. So beers are very, very inexpensive here in Vietnam. Let's talk energy drinks, because we know how expensive those are back in the US. So they have the same ones that we have back in the US. Monster energy drinks here are about 35K here in the Moon Milk shop. You've got your zero sugars. They're 35K, which is just over $1. And we know if you go to the gas station in the United States, you're going to pay $4 or $5 for one of those things. Here at the grocery store, you can also find all your necessities like toothpaste and all your facial washes and stuff. Colgate Optic White here is about 54K, which is roughly about $2. You can even find the larger tube of Colgate Max White for 56K, which is a little bit over $2 as well. So they've got great prices here. So let's talk about what's not as cheap here as it is in the United States. Your liquors and your wines. They are more expensive here, especially the imported ones. This bottle of Smirnoff right here is about $25, I want to say, 410K. We'll put the price here. At home, this is about $10-ish. So your liquors and your wines are a lot more expensive. Your yellowtail wine, which we all know we can get for about $5 at home, is roughly about $20 to $30 here in Vietnam. So needless to say, we are not drinking wine here in Vietnam. We are in the ramen noodle aisle, the biggest aisle in any grocery store in Vietnam. You are going to find any kind of ramen noodle you can imagine and the ones you can't imagine. That you have any selection you want, so you can taste any kind that you want. You would think that they wouldn't have a lot because they're cooked so fresh everywhere else, but you can find any kind you like right here in any aisle, any convenience store, any grocery store.
And guys, my favorite part is, let me show you my favorite noodle. Hold on. This is I don't know. I don't speak Vietnamese.
Let's talk about condiments. Now, we have not found ranch dressing here, which is one of Camry's favorite and probably any American child. What we do get with every single pizza and every single meal is ketchup and chili sauce. Who knew Heinz made a chili sauce? I did not know that until we came to Vietnam. It is actually pretty good. It's very good. I love it. But this is about 36K, so that's a little over $1. And the ketchup is about the same, a little over $1. But you can find cheaper alternatives, which we've seen this brand every restaurant we go to for 14K. So that's about a little, like 60 cents maybe. And they have the same in the chili sauce down here. So I have been looking for salsa for 90 days, literally, and we just found it for the first time. But it is super expensive. It is $8, a little bit over $8 for this. So that's another thing that's more expensive here because it's an imported item. They don't have a lot of salsas. They use pico and things like that when they have tacos. And this is actually the first place we've found tacos this day. So I was really happy about that. But that's pretty expensive for salsa, so we're gonna skip the salsa personally. Mayonnaise. You are not gonna find your Duke's mayonnaise here, guys, but you will find a large variety of mayonnaise. And their mayonnaise sometimes is made out of rice mayonnaise. It has a little bit of a sweeter taste, so it's an acquired taste. They also have Heinz mayonnaise, which is more like your regular mayonnaise. So it is cheaper here, a lot cheaper here. So we're just going to show you the brands. It ranges from anywhere from $2 to about $3, depending on the size you get.
So guys, we just found my favorite thing, baked bean, and it's only $33. And it's my favorite. I mostly eat it every time when we were at our old house. I mostly get it at Food Lion, Walmart.
Beans and hot dogs.
Yummy!
You can find some of your favorite chocolates here. The Kit Kat bar is about 17K, which is less than $1. They're going to have different flavors too. This is like a matcha flavor. We've seen it everywhere in Vietnam we go. The smaller one in some places is 10 to 11K, which is even cheaper, way less than $1, few cents. If we're going to pan across this candy aisle, there's not a lot of colored candy because there are no dyes here. I can't find Skittles anymore. There's just a lot of colored candies here. You've got your Lay's potato chips, just like we saw in Phu Quoc. You've got all different kind of flavors. The small pack is 7K. The large pack is about $1 at 24K, depending on the exchange rate. You've got all kinds of different flavors, just like we saw back there. You've got your Doritos, Cheetos. First time we've seen tortilla chips, but the tortilla chips here are super expensive and they're more like U.S. prices. About, let's see, woo, $8 almost, 196K. There's no way that I'm paying $8 for a regular size of Tostitos. Is it worth $8? Not without cheese dip, y'all.
And the Oreos are 20K.
All the cereals here are dye-free. As you'll see here, it has natural colors. So why Kellogg's and Nestle and them cannot make this and ship it to the United States for the kids, I don't know, but they just don't. So this box of cereal is a small box and it's a little more expensive. It's $4. So that's 99K. But all these cereals you see here are dye-free and preservative-free.
And this is about $10. If your kids want it, then buy it for them.
So here's the chicken breast. It's about $1.10 per pound, and it is better butchered here. So you're not paying for anything you cannot eat here. See how clean that chicken looks? Ground beef is about the same price as in America. It's about $5 a pound. So a good jar of natural peanut butter is about 105K here, which is about $4 per jar. We've found a great deal on olive oil. We all know how expensive it is. This one big, huge jug is about $8. It's 195K for a huge deal here. That's a great deal. So we hope you enjoyed our video from Moon Milk and the prices here in Da Nang, Vietnam. Be sure to check out our last video where we did our groceries in Phu Quoc, Vietnam. And don't forget to come with us to Thailand and watch our next videos. Thank you for sticking with us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, and to be weird, it's more fun.